Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. First of all, I would like to say that all the things that are going to be presented today are based on an online survey that we did and a term paper that we wrote. And I would like to thank you so much, ma'am, because you have given us this opportunity to present via online a video presentation. It's a new experience for us, and giving us this opportunity to do a real survey, something out of the box in this pandemic time. It really was an thrilling and new experience for us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Welcome to our presentation, ma'am. I am Nafiz Ahmed Nabil, and this is my partner Abida Shahana Shoshi. So, our topic: psychological and social impact of pandemic on university students. First of all, ma'am, if you look at it, we have two sections here. One is psychological, and the second one is social impact. So, why did we choose this topic? There is a story behind it, ma'am. Look at it, ma'am. This is Sila Siddika. She is our senior, and she's 24 years old, and she is on her last two semesters. And she is mentally very depressed because of this pandemic situation, and she's not getting over it. And she is going through anxiety and stress through the online classes, and she needs to do a better result before going out of this university. So she's psychologically damaged, and she's not getting over the situation. This She really inspired to do the psychological section of our presentation. And this is Nihal. Everybody in our university knows Nihal. Nihal is a very flamboyant and a very extrovert guy. Everybody loves him. He loves to go to the tea stall after the class and entertain people through singing and dancing, and he loves to entertain people. But nowadays, for the last past 6 months, he's not doing it properly. He's really missing the physical connection with his friends, and he's socially disconnected, and that is making him a bit socially disconnected. So he really inspired us to do the social part. So we did an online survey, and there were total 45 respondents. And if you look at the segmentation of our respondents, there are four segmentation. One is age, gender, division, and institution. And most of them were aged between 19 to 25 years old. Gender was 60% female and 40% male, and division was mostly from Dhaka and also attended from Rajshahi and Rangpur. And institution, mostly it was from our university and other private universities like BRAC universities and North South University students were also presented, also respondents. And then if we move through our psychological segments, ma'am, we have multiple questions. We have checkbox questions, and we have done this survey through this. In the psychological segment, if you look at this segment, we asked the respondents if they were infected by coronavirus, and it is a good news for us that 70% has said that they were not infected by coronavirus. 5% respondents were affected by coronavirus, and then we asked if the pandemic making them depressed or not. It's a very important situation that 71% said they were very depressed, and if they have knowledge on COVID-19, proper knowledge on COVID-19, 64% has said that they have a strong knowledge, and some say have a very strong knowledge. And lastly, we ask if they are familiar with the situation of COVID-19, and 89% have said that yes, they are familiar with the situation of COVID-19. And we asked a very crucial question, and that was if the students thinks that lockdown as a prevention of COVID-19 are they strongly supported, and they do not support. And 49% has said that they support the idea, 40% has said they strongly support the idea, and 5% thought that it is they do not support the idea. Then we ask some checkbox question, multiple answers they can ask. And this segment we ask the respondents if the pandemic affected their mental and physical health. And 69% of the people have said, of the students have said that they are mentally and physically affected. And what they're doing mostly in this pandemic situation, we asked them, and 66% have said they're using social media. And some respondents say they're doing household work, and some respondents are saying, like me, watching movies and TVs. And 62% were very concerned about their own health. We asked them what they're passing their self quarantine and what crisis they are facing. And 62% have said they are feeling a crisis often about their own health, and 74% were feeling very lazy and inertness. So based on these questions, checkbox questions and multiple choice questions, I would like to propose some recommendation. And the recommendation is number one, to think positive. And how can we think positive? It reflects on our number three recommendation. It's through spiritual and religious purpose. We all know that if we follow our spiritual and religious paths, it will make us feel very comfort. And we can make ourselves aware and very conscious about the situation, what is going on, and how to take measures. Thus we can feel very confident about the situation, and if we feel very confident about the situation, we will know exactly what to do in the upcoming upcoming situations. And like me, I love to watch movies and series and TV shows, sports, watching sports. And watching sports would be a recommendation from my side, because upcoming IPL is coming, ma'am. We can keep ourselves busy through that. Bangladesh is coming to Bangladesh cricket is coming on board on 24th of October. So thus we can keep ourselves a thrilling experience. And after the physical psychological recommendation, we have our social questions. These were checkbox questions or multiple choice questions. And this segment we asked the respondent if whether their known people are infected with coronavirus or not. And 69% of the students said yes, known people were infected. And what are the sources they're following for collecting the COVID-19 sources. And 65% said online website, and some said through social media and through conversation with friends and family. And we asked people if they're socially connected with their friends and family, and 86% of people have said yes, they are socially connected. And based on this question, we have some social recommendation that we would like to propose to you, ma'am. And they are communication through social media and email. And second one is sharing knowledge would be a better perception, because if we know something about the situation, that what to do and what not to do, we would be able to suggest people that this is what you do and this is what shouldn't be done. And this is how a communication would be built up, and sharing is caring, ma'am. So sharing knowledge would be a recommendation. And online classes for the students, we all know that online classes is going through all over the world, all over the Bangladesh right now. From +1 to university, students are attending online classes, and this is a revolution for us. So through online classes, we can keep ourselves busy, and this is a part of online class that I'm doing, and I'm really excited about doing this. And after our social recommendation, before we end our presentation, I would like to say that how can we prevent COVID-19? How can we save COVID-19 from us? We already know that because we are used to with the situation for the past 6 months. But for confirmation, I would like to say that cleaning your hands, maintaining social distance, covering our mouths, and don't touch anyone's eyes. Stay home if you feel unwell. And lastly, if you have a cough, have a fever and a cough and symptoms, please check in with the doctors what they say. And this was our presentation. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us this opportunity. Have a good day, ma'am. And we have some appendix slide also. I would be giving you the presentation link of ours. And in the appendix slide, we have questionnaires and the graphs that we did on our online survey. This was my presentation, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a really very good experience for me to do an online presentation. Thank you.